Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you how I beaded this neckline, the neckline of this dress. And I made this dress in my previous video. I showed how to cut and sew this dress. So I'll be dropping the link to this video. So without wasting so much time, let's get started with the beading of the neckline. So I'll be using this bead. This bead is called seed glass beads. It can also be referred to as seed beads. It's really small. So I'll just put that on my palm and show you what it looks like. So they are really tiny. If you look at them very closely, this is what it looks like. So I'll be making use of this bead. There are other types of bead, but this is what I'll be using for this tutorial. So I'm also using this needle. This is called a beading needle and I'm using the size 12 of it. So it's really slim. You need this particular needle because it's easy and it's very slim and your beads will easily pass through it. So this is what it looks like. You can see how easily the bead passed and got into the needle. So I'll just be picking it like this, and it's so easy because the needle is really slim. So you can see how the beads can just pass through it easily. So I'm also using this color of thread. This is a regular cotton thread used to sew, but it is going to match the color of my dress. So make sure you use a matching thread. So as you can see, this color is going really well with my fabric. So it's important to use a thread that is matching your fabric. So I'll just go ahead now and thread the needle and I'll be right back. So after threading my needle, I'll just bring my dress I'll be working with and I'm going to decide where I want to be beading. So as earlier mentioned, I'm beading the neckline. So the first thing I want to do is to create a knot at the top part of my neckline. So this is to keep the needle in place, just as you normally do if you want to start hand sewing. So you're just going to secure the thread and make sure it is in place. So just look closely and you're going to see how I'm doing this. So I'm going to pass this into that passage and just tie it to secure it. So that is the first thing I'm doing, and this is very important before you start anything. And now I'm just going to pick out a few beads. I'll just pick out 4 for now to start with, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. You can see this is 4. I have 4 beads on this needle. So I'm just going to check where it's going to stay because the aim is to cover the line I have on the neckline. So I'll just check where this is going to be so I can take note of the position. I hope you can see this. So once I've taken note of that point, I'll just come opposite where I created the knot. So opposite, I'll just create a little piercing like that. So I hope you can see this. I'll just take it out like this and I'm going to pull out the needle. So just take your time while you're doing this, and I'm going to draw this out and put the bead in place. So you can see we've successfully put the first line of beads. Although I noticed that 4 beads is too much for this place, I decided that the next line would have 3. I think that would sit better. So as you can see where our thread came out of, it's important that you make it the distance very small because that's where the next line of bead is going to stay. So now I'm going to take 3 beads only because I decided that 4 is too much for what I want. So you need to be patient even while taking out the beads. So I reduced it to 3. And now I'm just going to go opposite to the top, as you can see here. And I'm going to repeat the same process. As you can see, I'm trying to create that piercing again. Just a little bit. Don't make it too far. So I'll just pass that out again. And this is what I have. So I noticed that 3 beads on the needle is just perfect. 4 was going to be 4 would be too much for me. So I just decided to use 3. And as you can see, the thread is out again. The thread is out again at the other point, still close to the line of beads we've already made. So I'm just going to continue like that. I'll pick 3 more beads in my needle. Then I'll go ahead opposite where the thread came out from, where we have the thread right now. I'll be making another piercing, like passing my needle a bit opposite. I hope you can see this. It is really easy to do, and you just need to be very careful and make sure your thread does not tangle while you are at it. So please keep watching the video so that you're going to see how to tie up your thread when it is almost finishing. So you can see, as you can see, look at, we've made 3 lines of beads and it's looking so nice already. So it's basically making, in fact, I'll just say beading is just like your hand sewing but with beads inside your needle. So that's just what it feels like. So now I'm coming again opposite at the top, and I'll pass my needle again to place the bead. So you can see this. I'm just going to continue like that. So just take your time. Make sure your thread is not tangling. And watch out. I'm going to be showing you what to do when your thread is almost finished. So just continue. Pick up your beads and thread at the opposite direction. Take out your needle and place it like that. Come to the opposite side. Just repeat the same process and you're going to arrive at your desired result. So now when your thread is almost finished, you're just going to pass it as you would normally do. But before you drop the bead, you're just going to create a knob like this. I hope you can see this. So if you did not see that, maybe you have to rewind the video so that you understand. So you're just going to pass this again across just to create a knob. Like, sorry, my camera did not take the part well, but you're just going to tie it properly before you cut it out. So that way you secure your beads. Then you go ahead and you thread the needle again and continue. When you are threading your needle, please make sure your thread is not so long. If not, you would encounter problem. Your beads would tangle, and instead of saving the time you're expecting to save, you would only end up wasting your time because you have to start all over again. So If you've watched this video to this point, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I put out content every week. So like this video, please. Drop a comment. It encourages me. I appreciate you so much. See you in my next video. And if you've not seen the full video, the video of how I made the dress, I will be dropping the link in the comments or the description box. Bye.